minus 15x.
So if you do this, so you're saying we should look at this one. So you get negative 15x plus 9 is equal to 9 minus 15x. So what you end up with, negative 15x plus 9 is equal to negative 15x plus 9. What does that mean you can do? Someone clearly give me a... What does it mean you can do? Yeah.
Fully simplified, that means that x equals x, and x equals itself no matter what the number is.
Exactly. X always equals itself. It means no matter what you plug in, the statement will always be true. So how many solutions does this have? Infinite number of solutions. Yes. Infinite number of solutions. So one way to find the right answer is to find all the ones that are wrong. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Okay, so we end up with 7x equals 9x minus what? 20. Now what? What should I do next? Someone tell me. What sentence? Dickett.
You subtract 9x on both sides.
Subtract 9x on both sides. Subtract 9x from both sides, and you end up with negative 2x equals negative 20. And then what would you say you would do next? Go.
Divide by 20.
Nope. Divide by negative 2, and you end up with x is equal to 10. That's about as clear as you can get. Some people like 2 columns so they can write what they're doing on one side. Why is it important to show your work? Give me one of the many reasons why it's good to show your work. Yeah.
So if you get the wrong answer, you can go back and see.
Makes it easier to go back. What else? Yeah.
You get credit for it.
That's a no. That's kind of like the tautology club. Like the purpose of the work is to do the work. I understand it's kind of cyclical, but yes, that is a decent answer. I like that. What else?
It's easier to like understand what you're doing.
It's easier to understand what you're doing as you're doing it. Sometimes math errors are made that are so ridiculously strange that if you just realized what you were doing, you'd obviously realize it was not the correct thing. Like, what's 3 plus 2 plus 1?
6.
Not 2, like some of you seem to believe. Any other reasons for, yeah, what else?
You can see where we're ignorant.
Well, it helps me learn things about, well, ignorance, not ignorant, but where you need to have some things filled in. Sure. Okay. Another one?
If you're going back to like study for a test or quiz, you can see exactly
what you did. One of the worst words you will ever see in a math book, and you're not going to see it for a while because they tend not to use it until you get to maybe AP Calculus or above. But the worst word in all of math is some variation of this word. I hate that word in math textbooks. It serves no positive purpose. When you see the word clearly, either you already understand exactly what's going on, or you don't, and the book just insulted you, right? Think about it. It's either something blindly obvious, like, okay, yeah, I get it, 2 plus 3 is 5, or you don't see it, and the book is screaming at you, ha ha. The reason it's used is because I think people writing some of the books are lazy, and they don't want to write out all the work, so like, clearly this is true. I'm like, no, it's not! No! And anybody get that for me? What's 650 divided by 29.5? Who has that for me? Yeah, what is it?
It's like roughly 22.
Give me the exact answer.
It's like 22.
Someone take out their calculator and do this right now. Tell me what it is. What is it, Forster?
Exactly 22.
No, around
22.
What is it?
22.
Come on. It's like 9 buttons. 2203, like this? Okay. And it's this. R is not in dollars. What units is R in? Visits. That's how many visits the person would have to make, right? It's not dollars, right?
You can't make 22.2.
Sure. But that's yeah, and you can't have 2.5 kids either, but that's the average number of kids in a family in the United States. You know, it's a statistic. It's not necessarily what something actually is going to be. Okay, so